hustling along the home side, courtesy of Brother and Fucker. Slick City, for sure. So again, just showing you the time. Just a little punch. So 100 class in the back shot there, liked it. And the yeah. Lacquered. Yeah, the first one did right. It was at just under 130 clicks. And then the next one was 137.1.
added importantly a wicket. 64 for 1.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
It's been a performance that everyone's glued into their seats. What a start. First from the openers, Fakhr and Babar. And now since Saud has arrived, he's already hit a boundary. So things are moving along here with the chase.
Yeah, Cavalier, both the Pakistani openers caught. And what onslaught we witnessed. And it's highly imperative, if you talk about Pakistani perspectives, that Saud Shakil carries on with the same way.
लाइक
He
कमेंट
has to
करते
find
रहें और शेयर
boundaries.
करें वीडियो को। आगे जितना शेयर कर सकते हैं कर लें।
And if he does that, that'll take off the pressure from Fakhr Zaman. And he'll start to bat with ease. A big effort is required from these two.
Slightly rubbish. Right, still away from the field off. Moving along at almost 9 over. Pakistan.
He was looking to work the ball on the onside. He couldn't control that stroke. Saud Shakil. Yeah, it's a good start made by the Pakistani openers. Scored almost at the rate of 9. Their job is to somehow bring the required run rate down to 6. And that will give them a lot of confidence to chase a mammoth total.
You can't ball that lens, sits nice and pretty in front of his eye line, just smash that. No problems whatsoever.
Yeah, Fakhr Zaman has forced the bowler to shorten the length. Remember in the previous over, when Bosch looked to pitch the ball up, he hit him over mid-wicket for a boundary, and now there is a fear in the bowler's mind, and that's why he bowled short and became very easy for Fakhr Zaman to dispatch it. Slow delivery, walk away.
Already 10 boundaries and a maximum in the first 7.5 overs. You've got to go that way when you're looking at chasing something. It should be a record here. Or anywhere. Pakistan haven't chased 350 plus. What first innings him and his team had. Winning the toss, deciding to bat first. Pakistan, in their reply up to task, they've lost Babar, yes. But they are cruising along at the moment. 72 for 1.
Looking to get in. Saud Shakil getting an opportunity in ODI cricket after a while. Oh no, pretty sight.
That's how long a journey it is, 281 from here on. It's coming round now to the left-hander. Eight overs bowled, 72 for 1.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो। कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
step a little ahead of the opposition, 21. They scored 110 in the last 10. That's the advantage of a chase. And also good for Pakistan to see Pakistan getting a good touch. Just before the start of the ICC Champions Trophy, the main purpose of this tri-nation being having a dress rehearsal of a contest against strong sides like New Zealand and South Africa in home conditions. We mentioned so Shakil getting an opportunity after 2023. He's replaced Kamran Ghulam. This is the time to cement his place in that 11 if he wants to carry on for the next 2 or 3 weeks in those colours.
He's been middling the balls out, Shakil, without any doubt. Hasn't been able to find the gap. Not to be able to find the gap either, he has to make the ball earlier or delay the stroke. Introduce the spinners at that stage. Kept on relying on his faster bowlers and was rewarded. Mulder obliging the captain with a big raid of Babar Azam.
As the game moves along deeper into the night, if dew comes, it'll be interesting to see how the 3 spinners operate in those conditions. But very heavy, having seen very heavy dew. Also coming very close to Ramzan. Loves a refreshing moment. Very, very popular drink.
And just to explain what Chalmer Lal means. Come on, my son. There was no ball. 3 hit. Opportunity for San Shakil to make the most of it and get his innings going.
Yeah, it's a gift. And you get that license to swing your bat. Tillier has cleared the circle. Will go a couple of bounces into the fence. And just kicking it off. And come back for 2.
Did it very peculiarly. Shakil. And slice the ball from the middle stump. Good effort. Showing commitment. intentional to dismiss Babar Azam.
Good over this from Mulder. 6 of it. 9 gone, 78 for 1.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
The economies do show you that the openers Fakhar and Baba did well to go after Bosch and Niri. Now is Bosch once again into his 5th over. He's now chosen this angle coming round to the 2 left-handers.
In a spot of bother with 91 to 3 now.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Vice captain of the Pakistani team, he's been off the boil. He's due for a big one.
He came in the very first over of his Azam, and then his partner Fakhar Zaman just now has managed to dismantle the top 3.
That was clever bowling. Went edge of the crease, got the ball to hold its line, and Fakhar only managed an edge. Always a relief to see the back of Fakhar Zaman. Another good over so far. 91 for 3.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
3 gone, 91 for 3, Mulder everywhere. Getting Fakhar and Babar and then taking Saud Shakil's catch. Back into the attack after his first spell of 3. Number 3 exchange ends now.
Still persistent with the faster bowlers, the South African captain, Bavuma. And I started to respond to the faster bowlers. That's what we have seen from Mulder.
To do with its current start is with 9 runs and over start with the required is 6.7 manageable. Yes, maybe too many overs to go, yes, but they can sort of have some room to breathe and rebuild the whole thing up, and then of course the circle opening up so you can not just be trying to hit everything outside the 30-yard circle. In simple words, make sure that both of them stay out there in the middle and just create that solid base. High-tech Japanese technologies about Nippon to make Asia's #1 playing ground. We're speaking of Salman and Rizwan to be out there and getting a partnership going to their advantage, Pakistan's advantage. Both are very good runners. They can afford to convert those runs into twos, find those gaps, big boundaries.
And both of them play spin very well. Spinners are ready to be introduced. There's three of them. Raj, Shamsi, and Sami are the options. All three of them left armers. And goals Salman Ali Aura. Pakistani captain Rizwan likes to sweep the ball, can be upsetting the left armers.
South Africa have been good, especially in that first game. They showed some good flashes of brilliance. Let's get 150. A few positives that they brought into the second outing. Yes, they didn't win that match. They're making full advantage. The service provided with the bat. Didn't panic. Managed to get a wicket. History not to start. Talking about 96 wicket. Seven more. 6.7 runs and over, 7 wickets in hand. It's a contest that's on for sure. Good crowd in on a working day. Running around. The brand new stand, dressing rooms and everything.
Good to see the attendance. Has been influential to bring the South Africans back into this game. And both the Pakistani openers were threatening, finding boundaries at their will. How well he set up Babar Azam.
He's asking for the second Rizwan and he's quick. Holder broke that opening partnership in this very first over. This is Fakhar Zaman's 11th over. Holder bowling to him.
They are frustrated. Was able to string few top deliveries and then peach of a delivery went wide of the crease, at the ball holding its line, straight drive from him, brings 100 on the ball.
Yeah, bowler wasn't very
Set high standards. South Africa comes in the field. Too much anger with that to them.
Yeah, I thought his man set up on the side on, saw he missed a couple of deliveries, and then there was a certain trigger move where he tried to meet it early, that blue ball, which was his wicket undoing.
Yeah, he was not getting anything on the onside, hence he moved, or should I say backed away from the leg stump to found the gap on the offside. It was one hell of a good delivery from Maiden.
That's the moment where South Africa will try the best to get that upper hand, and they have to a certain extent. They'll also keep an eye on that scoreboard. 100 already cut out of the way. And still 251 is a lot of runs for the bowlers to do their experiments and try to get those wickets going beyond the offense.
We haven't spoken about the adaptability from bullish weather in Lahore to kind of bullish weather in Karachi. See the sweat. It's 1 or 2 for 3.
मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीत का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला यकीन की जीत है।
In the white world, Pakistan ahead, yes. Lost 3.
And Gidi with the new ball went for plenty. And he was taken off by the captain. It was the right move. And his second spell on the money. And the ends were changed as well. Making the right calls, South African captain.
He's got a good problem. That's his key, got those key players, the usual suspects in the 11 yet to come. And he's got risky, top form at the moment. And someone like Mulder who can bat, got 50 in Lahore, and the way he's been bowling. There's the man with the bat, 150 in his debut, today 80 odd.
Yeah, you need players like him on the bench to keep the frontline players honest and on their toes.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. You have a sort of check and balance. You know that you don't have that snooze mode as a player. It's only me. You got someone whispering in your ear and knocking the door.
Hardly any room to get complacent. When somebody is whispering in your ear, I'm there. There.
Most runs in first 2 innings in ODIs. Matthew Linsky, 223. Second in line. Desmond Haynes, 195. He got 148 in his first. And it's an elite list to be there. Right on top.
Now what a player Desmond Haynes
names opening. Richie Richardson, 3, Viv Richards. I mean, you get rid of one and the other one comes in your face. And same with their bowling. You see off Ambrose Marshall and then comes Bishop, Patrick Patterson. Top ball, 104 for 3. 14 overs have been bowled and it's time for drinks.
कोक उठाओ स्कैन करो कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ कोका कोला यकीन की जीत है
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो
स्कैन करो कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ कोका कोला यकीन की जीत है
Great scene here at the Karachi National Stadium. It's the Vigo Tel Mobile presents the Allied Bank Tri-Nation Series for 2025 with Pakistan hosting New Zealand and South Africa. Players are just having a drink, so are the couple of umps. Whole tea lounge, place to be for Pakistan's #1 tea. Fans are hanging out there in the Whole tea lounge here at the Karachi National Stadium with a nice little revamp. Bubba gone. Appreciably quicker, 8 Ks quicker. And Mulder and Bosch bowling. Celebration City for Cricket Bosch. And a real gem for Ricky Zamar. What a good catch too from Clarkson because he's deceptively quicker than you think, this fella. Dion Mulder started with that wide and then got Bubba with one, as I mentioned, it was 8 kilometres quicker and it skidded on and did him for pace. He was set, 23 and he got out. More of Mulder. Hustle. 2. Son Mayor, good evening.
Good evening, Denny, and I think that has been the issue for Pakistan. The batters getting the start and not making it big. Babar, it's not as if he is not connecting the ball well. He's timing it well, but just 23 in the top 4. 2 batters already, 3 batters out before making a 50. When you see the South African batting lineup from the top 4, 3 of them in 80s, and that has been the difference for Pakistan.
T10, T20, 50 overs. Ideally, the gentleman at the top, their job, their responsibility to mention beautiful red ball round, test cricket as well. Here we are in a modern format. There's so much going on with it these days. And let's just see how things unfold because, 246 required. That's what they need, another 246 and 35.3. The asking's just under sevens. Because, as you mentioned, Sonny, top order just haven't contributed enough so far.
The required run rate at the moment is not an issue, it's just wickets in hand. As you mentioned also that at the end of the innings, the last 10 to 20 overs, that has been the pattern so far in this series. Most of the runs are being scored there. Apart from Pakistan, because Pakistan lost early wickets in the match against New Zealand also. So this partnership, this and maybe the next one, has to carry them at least till the 36th, 37th over.
Yeah, I can subscribe to that. This one, simply, that's miles away. He's just got a hoop. How good he is, and he's improvising and holding things together. And with the vice captain with him. So he's a great opportunity. If Pakistan will make the final in just a couple of nights' time on Friday, Valentine's Day, here in Karachi. They'll kick the strike with the captain. 15 overs been bowled and Pakistan are 109 for 3.
कोक उठाओ स्कैन करो कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ कोका कोला यकीन की जीत है
Stadium here, the work that's gone on. Crowds, musicians that have turned up, the dancing. Pakistan is ready to rumble for the ICC Men's Champions Trophy. Back again on the circuit. Yeah, great vibes. Yeah, last night, 2 for Tuesday. Chamson. He's into the attack here. First time centre stage in this contest with ball in hand. Today's Chamson. This is big. It's key when you think they've picked 3 spinners and for the Proteas for this contest. This pitch, that's what they felt it's about. We've got Maharaj, it's flown in a little bit later, turned up. Rakashami. It's one of Shamsi. There you go, 3 lefties. Let's see what Shamsi can do tonight on this surface.
That has been interesting. 3 frontline spinners and the first spinner to be introduced is in the 16th over. Shamsi in the last match, he was bowling middle to leg stump line to all the right-handers. Very important for him, maybe just come on the 4th stump or the off stump to be more effective.
Yes, son, it'll be fascinating to see how much grip he gets. I mentioned the ball's still have a bit of hardness, of course. It's only on the 16th. I prefer it to get a little bit softer, no doubt. Just give it a chance to grip more and hold better in the hand. Spinners will always tell you that. A little bit softer. Happy with the field. Shamsi just going to look around. Just showing short. swinging as ever.
And I like the feel with him bowling mostly on the middle and leg, 5 fielders on the leg side, 2 saving the single. More of an attacking approach, having the fielder mid-wicket and short square, rather than having one fine after 16, 114 for 3.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
Extras in that 114. And we have more speed, so the double shift from Cortez and Haraj. All turns around. Pushes it through. So no one hit it too well. Straight to the field. I just don't mind the side of you. Both ends. The spin.
Not at all. I love to see spinners operating, getting wickets.
Look at the eye patch on the course, aren't you? You all laughing.
I think having due might maybe a factor about these spinners. It's very important that they settle in. Good line, good length. First ball a bit on the leg side, but after that, adjusting really well, Keshav Maharaj.
Ah, the crowd's still feeling it. Video tell smartphone. Yes. Give them a phone. Brilliant. Pitching or slipping. The captain is listening, can't hear. Got to watch your captain as a field. You must keep an eye. Is it going to noise? Enemy was demonstrating that I need you up in here.
That's really nice. I think that's the right approach. Keshav Maharaj, after adjusting for a couple of deliveries, asked the cover fielder to come up, got to slip in for Salman Aglawa. Even though Salman is a really good player of spin, but he's still relatively new to the crease, so you need to attack. This is where I think Shamsi can also come in with more on the attack on the off stump rather than middle and leg. Once again, excellent bowling. Just 2 of the over, 116 for 3.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
Slammed on somewhat over Cortez and Pakistan, and they're mindful. The asking rate was up to 7.2, was it 6.9 just a moment ago? At least if these two can rotating the strike a little bit more regularly, find a boundary here and there, keeping a touch with that 7 and blow out to 8s for sure. 8 might be good, but as long as these two are at the crease for some time.
When you talk about boundaries, almost 5 overs, 30 balls, that
right. The old shoes on, come down. He just caress it. So they had 3 singles in this 18th over. There's one to go. You get a delivery, a little loose where he wants it. The Pakistani captain pull away. He can't. Oh, Shanners. Chasing the 3 from that. It is 119 to 3. Since the last one, you can feel it with the crowd. Need to get in behind these 2 batters.
Pakistan to get pressure off the first delivery. Side. Salman is good against spin. Need a second invitation.
That's what Maharaj is looking for. Flight and less pace. The first one was almost 83 clicks. That one's 77.3. Preference to release right, pace right. Maharaj just feels that missed that and before into play.
लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें और वीडियो को शेयर करें।
Yeah, it's beautiful goal, Maharaj. Really lucky there.
One bounce, one bounce, one bounce.
KFC flip bucket challenge. Yeah, flip it, get it right. Try not to poke yourself in the eye with the rim. And you'll be on fire with a bucket of KFC. And they'll look in good prizes. So crucial, son.
Yeah, it's good if they can be operating early 80s, mid 80s, because the moment you get into the late 80s, comes onto the bat much better. After 19, 126 for 3.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
We see things unfold in a positive vein here for Pakistan, given they lost their first wicket at 57, then 87, then 91. So those 2 together was very frustrating on the home side. This one kept playing for a couple of strides. Loud and positive and concise there from Salman, needed to be. A little bit more of a crowd and a little bit more noise in as well. That is in terms of communication. Short. Still, no singles. I've seen that one barrier recently. Some time.
Yeah, and I think credit needs to be given to the South African spinners. They've taken the pace off. They are operating again in 80s. Abrar, he was close to 90 average.
Bye, Kamal.
Shamsi, Maharaj, both left arm, one wrist spinner, one finger spinner. They're taking the pace off, giving.
I think Slavin's not mine, mate. So go on. You have to take some risks. Did just turn that too. Came back in and got the inner half of the blade. So lovely chip stroke. That could have run it off. Control. So I'm just going to organise and wants to make sure with the field. Lines there. Run there, so sips off the 20th. Just on 1-3-2 for 3.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Full toss though. Got the treatment there from Lizzie.
Once again, starting off with the boundary against Keshav Maharaj. The previous over also Pakistan was able to start with the boundary but couldn't make it big. This over, they should be.
Bowling, this one's got more for. Lifted himself for the first one. A full toss that dismissed by the captain. Nice to see. That was a beautiful piece of bowling.
That's the line in length. He comes onto the ball after this delivery. He's onto the leg side this time full. Mohammad Rizwani loves the sweep shot. He won't miss out in an invitation like this.
And the boom. Keepers, eh? Very good square work. Little passes, dabbing, and sweeping, and noodling, and paddle shots around the corner.
Really good comeback so far from Keshav Maharaj. 3 dots after the boundary.
Length, and all of a sudden, that just skidded on a little bit. Kick it low, and yeah, that's what Lizzie's on about. Hang on, get low enough.
Maybe his spikes got stuck. Now the single after 21, 138 for 3.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
More required. This is just building a partnership. Good players of spin, but they won't be hurried by the attack of spinners. They'll just take their time slightly because they're very comfortable in the way that they play spin. For South Africa, need to keep picking up wickets.
Yeah, it's important for this partnership also to try and stay up with it rate. There's a reason why the two spinners are operating, try and get through the overs quickly. Also suffocate the run scoring opportunities for Pakistan.
that to happen, they have to build pressure. You could see the boundary and keep on building pressure with the spinners, South Africa. At the moment you look at the surface and you look at the required run rate of 7.47 and you think, well, that is under control because of the fact the outfield is quick, the surface very good. Very left sweep. And with the outfield pretty slick, just pick two.
Yeah, I think this partnership at the moment also brings up the 50 partnership between Salman and Rizwan. South Africa won't mind these two spinners going at 5 because every over they don't get 7.5, the required run rate will just keep going up. And the pressure will keep mounting, so from a Pakistan perspective they will have to find a way of putting these spinners under pressure. Perhaps look to target those first 2 balls of the over, try and pick up a boundary, and then you can knock it about.
Right to the misfield, allows the single. 5 runs off the first 5 deliveries. Now Shamsi would like to close this over out. Maybe just concede a single. On the other hand, Rizwan will be looking, maybe try the sweep shot. Square leg is in the circle, so they're inviting him to play the hard sweep. An interesting field set, a short mid wicket in place. A little push, a little punt into the leg side.
Yeah, I think it's actually smart captaincy because we have seen a lot of runs being accumulated in that area. So Captain Temba Bavuma trying to be proactive, trying to block that area up. We've seen this all too often from Mohammed Rizwan. Very last second, just pulling out. Let's see Heinrich Klaassen complaining to the umpire. Starting to annoy everybody out there, getting under their skins, Mohammed.
It's been that kind of game, there's been spice in it. That's why we're seeing a few celebrations. 5 off that over, 143 for 3.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
Maharaj now into his 4th over. 143 for 3. His partnership 52 of 68. So they built it up nicely. Both batters are now in. And expected now to just carry on, just up the ante.
There has to be an acceleration at some stage. So back of your mind, you have to ask yourself, what are you comfortable chasing in this last 10 overs? In this period up until 40 overs, you still have an extra field in the ring, so from that perspective, there's a window of opportunity to take down an area whilst you're still in this power play.
Rizwan, his go-to shots are the sweep shot and also an inside-out pass cover. There's a short cover in place. Last ball diving away. So far, we know Maharaj is so exceptionally controlled with his length. He's so consistent at the moment, not allowing for a drive or a sweep. And again, just a bunt down the ground.
Yeah, I guess of Maharaj, he's got a wonderful variation in pace. He's always consistent in terms of his zone where he's going to land it. He brings those stumps into play, so as a batsman, you have to take the risk against him. It's the first game against New Zealand. He will be an important part of that that South African outfit heading into that Champions Trophy. Yeah, it's excellent from Salman. Just the manner in which he delays his shot to try and get it behind square. You can see he's almost intensely trying to scoop it up. Neil here to get and beat the man at deep square. Excellent execution.
Lovely bowling, attacking the stumps. 6 off that Maharaj over 149 for 3.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
South Africa, Pakistan both won. That's 150 for Pakistan. On the stage, South Africa was right about there, so it's very closely fought this game.
I certainly feel that this partnership developing as well. Captain Temba Mavuma must be thinking of how to break this partnership at this moment in time. 50 coming in 64 deliveries. Excellent shot from Salman again, just using the pace on offer. He's going to pick up a couple.
Larson just anticipated that shot. Down leg and was looking for it. Was quite disappointed that it didn't go straight at him.
Just on some bowling options for Temba Mavuma. I feel the pick of the bowlers had to be Vian Mulder. Bowled an excellent spell, getting rid of Fakhar as well as Al-Razam. These were 2 massive wickets in the context of this game, but they need to break this partnership. I do feel that this partnership could really lay down the platform for a bit of a late onslaught.
Kingdom Valley. It's a royal lifestyle.
Basit, I could see you living there, brother. King of the Valley.
Love that. Absolutely. Anywhere here in the City of Lights. It's gone down leg wide and they'll sneak a singles. Good running.
Straight from Gray Semzi. A little bit of turn, took it down the leg side. 6 of this over so far. And that is to close it out.
Beautifully played. Just let it come on. Played it very late and very fine. And that will flicker over to the fence. That is fine batting from Salman. A little delicate late cut. 159 for 3.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
With 7.46 run rate required, and it has stayed there for a few overs. And that means that Pakistan are doing this pretty calmly. And if you want a calm moment, you go up to that Tapal Tea Lounge. It's a Tapal Tea moment. During the cups of Pakistan's #1 chai.
Pakistan needing a further 194. Get a feeling if they are to get across the line this evening, the bulk of their runs will have to be scored in this partnership. 68 of 82 at the moment. Giving themselves a wonderful platform of getting in on the surface. This one, 32 of 45. Salman, he's going at a good rate, 100% strike rate. 38 of 38. Yeah, this was real smart. Salman just waiting till the very last second to open the blade and using the pace on offer. Understanding that this outfield is lightning quick. And he's having a fun time.
Follows to 2. Rizwan is quick and he'll get back comfortably.
Yeah, it's so important to understand that you don't have to belt every ball out the ground. The outfield that is this quick, and try and use the pace and offer, you will manipulate the field. Requires a bit of innovation from time to time. Just like this. Played it off his stumps and immediately called for 2. It's quick between the wickets. Easy does it.
Raj has been accurate. The room are thinking, yes, spinners are bowling decently enough, but where do I get a wicket? The partnership now 70. Oh, there's maybe a chance. Now they'll get back for a second.
Excellent running, excellent communication. Calvarena in the cover region. Definitely have the captain thinking it. Dart into the offside. Had he collected that, Calvarena, and he might have found themselves in a bit of trouble. So it looked like Mohammed Ruzwan just done him a little bit of mischief in the process of coming back for that second.
Now that is debatable because he does that pretty often. Allows himself a little bit of time, and actually Michael Goff just went up to him, had a little word because he's gone a long way away. And he's had a word that you can't drop the bat and just wander off while the bowling team, fielding team is ready to bowl. Anyway, he's still out there, he's frustrating South Africa. It is 163 for 3.
स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
championship 72. Change in bowling. Muthuswamy into the attack. Very decent bowling outing for him in the first game against New Zealand. Won a hat-trick as well.
Yeah, I do feel he will be effective on these kind of surfaces because of the pace that he operates at. He'll be a lot slower through the air. It's a touch too short.
लिंक को
Also
शेयर
so
करना ना
slow through the
भूलें
air as a batter. You have to generate your own
वीडियो को
pace.
शेयर करते रहें दोस्तों को भेजें
Let's have a look at what options are available for this pair in Rizwan and Salman.
There is that slowness through the air. Rizwan just surveying the leg side. He always looks at leg side to get a boundary, especially with the sweep shot, the slot sweep even. Cross, he was going there.
Yeah, you just get a sense that he's itching. And it's a massive scoring area. Like you've just mentioned, that's almost his release of Mohammad Rizwan. I'm sure we're going to...
Yeah, I was looking for that and he set it up by walking across. He's looking for that mid-wicket gap. It is a stroke. It is all around the ground. Make sure that he rolls his wrists on it. And that's the option that he will take. Pressure straight away.
And it's important that you put these bowlers on the pressure, especially in the first over. Not allowing them to settle in. Because he'll do that all day long. Simran Muthuswamy has got excellent control. Whilst all the other spinners are operating mid-80s to early 90s kilometers an hour. He will be early 80s. That's how he takes all the pace of the ball. Not a big turner of the ball. But it will be consistent in that area, in that zone.
That's a flatter that time. Even with the boundary, it's just 5 off, a decent over, 168 for 3.
कोड उठाओ स्कैन करो कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ कोका कोला यकीन की जीत है
South Africa on 60 for 1 at this stage. Pakistan just ahead in terms of
वीडियो को शेयर करते रहें लाइक और
So
कमेंट करते
again is
रहें
very finely poised. Now another word. Asif Yaqub having a word with Rizwan and Salman. Not happy with the little delay every over. And Captain Rizwan does tend to make sure there is. Sweep shot. And this time there is protection.
वीडियो को शेयर करते रहें भाई वीडियो को शेयर करते रहें नहीं तो बंद कर दो
Now with Rizwan, that short fine comes back in. Deep square leg. Mid-wicket is open. Rizwan stops again. Here we go. Carson with the teapot.
Yeah, to his defence. Getting some movement behind that side screen. That will distract the batter. Also, have a go. Be critical of Mohammad Rizwan pulling out every time. He's got a valid reason on this occasion.
Big Freeze participate and win by taking a picture with the Big Freeze original sandwich packs. Share it on their Instagram, follow and tag.
I think, again, it's smart captaincy from Themba Bavuma, understanding that there's not enough pace to just nudge it into the leg side. If you're going to hit it into that region, you have to really generate your own pace. So the easiest shot is perhaps the hard sweep, slog sweep. Instead of that, by placing that fielder on it, deep with the wicket fence, out of the equation. They found a different zone to score in Mohammad Rizwan.
And for the first time, that required run rate just sneaks up to 8. Rizwan will be looking at a release shot. Walks across.
He definitely has it feel in the back of his mind now. Because you can just get a sense that he wanted to release, he wanted to go to his favourite zone. But because that field is back, hesitant.
Nicely ball. Good over from Mutuswamy. After 28, 175 for 3.
कोक उठाओ स्कैन करो कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ कोका कोला यकीन की जीत है
These two have done well to survive 2 commentary sessions. Because I was there. It was Salman and Rizwan at the crease. Very, very fresh, very new.
Between Mohammad Rizwan and Salman Ali Agha of just 116 balls, lost 2 early wickets between 87 and 91, but then these two came in, steadied the ship, and now the acceleration is on. Using the feet down the ground, 87 meters.
30 gone, 192 for 3 Pakistan.
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
Show us is bone dry, no dew whatsoever as of now. And it is 40 in the evening. Again comes down, meets the ball early, will get some runs here. 4 of them. Runs coming in thick and fast now. Both these batters are taking the attack back to the opposition.
That's the right idea. Till the 4 fielders are outside the circle and you have got 2 set batters, that's the way to go. In the last 10, there will be an extra fielder outside, so these two are the best people to accelerate and take Pakistan closer.
Loving it. Good crowd here in Karachi at the National Bank Stadium. The brand new LED lights, brand new stand with the new dressing rooms. Bit of a worry for Babu.
Jan Mulder has been able to take a couple of wickets. Babar Azam, Tariq Shakil. The moment he came on to more, those were the 2 important wickets. So Huma has brought him back because South Africa needs wickets. Not 1 but 2 maybe. Pakistan looking comfortable. Still under 8, the required run rate.
It's not just about trying to hit boundaries. There's a lot of sensibility in this partnership at 106 between the two. They've taken some time when they absorbed the pressure. They almost had gaps of 30 odd deliveries between boundaries. And now they're finding themselves in a zone where they can pick and choose bowlers. Try to score. Still TT to come after this. And then you would probably expect Hussein Shah to have a tailor-made situation for his wickets. Still a long way. 156 more of the 117 deliveries.
There's still a lot of batting to come. A couple of good batters, but you want your settled batters to take it as close as possible. This is the start, Sikandar, you were talking about.
As a wicketkeeper batter, look at that. And then you go down to that last final column of average is far healthier than his other teammates or former mates.
Couple of dots, 5 deliveries. The crowd has come in good number. Good to see Karachi Stadium filled with families, female, male spectators, everyone's here.
पेज को सब्सक्राइब करते जाओ, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करते जाओ, लाइक भी ज़रूर करना, लाइक भी ज़रूर करें। मेहरबानी दोस्तों।
कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका-कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
So important, isn't it? Partnerships 57 that provided that brisk start. This 107. Phase-wise, using the power plays here, both these cutters.
Absolutely right, especially because they were brisk at the top, that these two were able to take the time in the middle. Even though they're chasing 350, they were still able to take that time because of those quick partnerships at the top.
Bit of molecule for Klassen. Sit on the fingertips. Very nasty, very painful when the ball doesn't really carry as you'd like. On the half volley, yeah, even if you're wearing gloves. Sting.
I think it had just hit on the thumb, the awkward bounce. These are very painful.
While Klassen gets his thumb treated, there's drinks here at the National Bank Stadium.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
कोक उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका-कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
afternoon, South Africa won the
चैनल को
toss and
सब्सक्राइब करते
decided
जाएं
to
भाई, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब
352
करते
for 5.
जाएं
You can
और
see the
वीडियो को
batters
लाइक
were
करें
with those
और
runs,
जितना शेयर
87,
करना है
83,
वीडियो को शेयर
82.
करें।
The batters were brilliant. Pakistan still on with the chase, 199
भगवान
for
की
3.
राम देखें और वीडियो को
Still need 154 to win with
सब्सक्राइब
Rizwan not out. 59, Sana.
Yeah, he's played another captain's knock, fighting, got himself in at the start and then picked it to the sweeps. Rizwan for you.
Even for you. Not just for me. Wagon wheel. Spin mostly in front of the square. And he's got a lot of those singles with those grey lines there. And then just not so long ago, he started using that long handle 2 maximums along with some good boundaries. 4 to be precise. You don't want to lose that. 199 for 3, and well, sadly, Larson has decided to take a bit of rest and get that thumb checked. And you'd see more of that because the ICC Champions Trophy is around the corner. Nobody is taking any extra chances. So I guess it will be the wicketkeeper who wore the gloves in the first game, will it?
Between the South African unit, how to get a wicket. It's important for them to break this partnership if they want to play the final against New Zealand, the Tri-Series final.
Yeah, it's a great facility for the fans, isn't it? You can charge your mobile phones, tablets through Enric Solar Energy. Watching a match like this, you don't miss out on anything. Good crowd here. Is the keeper who was behind the stumps in the first game. There he is, getting his gloves and inners to come out there and replace Hassan. Wickets, Babar Azam, Maiden on his way first over. Rocked him in the middle leg and then so should he get it right into the arms of Maiden at deep square. Bosh got it again.
At the end of the first innings, when Pakistani bowlers were hammered, captain of the Pakistani team, Rizwan, had them in a huddle and said, oh, yes, we went for 20, but the conditions are well suited for batting. Let's go out there and make an effort. And how well things have panned out for the Pakistani side and the captain.
सब दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि सब्सक्राइब करते जाएं, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें।
Well, incentive, clear and obvious. We're playing Friday night against the New Zealanders, right here, Karachi National. And just toying now, it seems. Wants to come back somehow. Races through, he's very keen to race his captain to 100. They're both in the 90s. Who's going to get there first? You asked the other day, didn't you? Well,
at the moment, both are in a rush. They're looking for boundaries. And given the situation, with 3 deliveries left in this over, you have to bat someone.
Partnership 187. A very good start to this over. Boundary always sets it up for the batting side. Lord Maharaj in his last. Yeah, I'm saying in here, listen, this game is about 2 halves. And this pitch is a belter.
And the way these two handled the situation after losing 3 quick wickets are incredible. Kept their wits about it. Kept on looking for boundaries and did it repeatedly. And then running between the wickets. 9 of the over. And he is mighty dangerous when he's starting to get cramps. Mohammad Rizwan. After 41, 280 for 3.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
Tremendous vibe here midweek. Wonderful Wednesday night. Crowd are being entertained by the captain and the vice captain. Little bump and go, and then there's old legs in there, eh?
He's been struggling with this for a long time. It's never easy to keep for 50 overs and then go for a cheeky single after sweating a lot in this heat. The run is not too low.
Well, let's give him grief. Listen, Chief, electrolytes. Take the electrolyte drink. And he may need it more often than others, actually. For all the reasons that you mentioned on this sale, keep him first in the heat. I know he's pro and it's February, but still, well off during the day and perspiring like he does.
Fortitude for the bravery.
It's enough from you. It's getting lazy, isn't it? Here's Shamsi. And then let's take one more and hobble through.
Last throw of the dice. As far as South Africa is concerned in this game, here's the new model. Official mobile handset partner, Vigotel. You gotta go for it.
We'll have a couple. Send it up here, so I'm and I will take those. Almost done. And there's one there. Almost it down the shoots it is. Just a little bit off tonight to Shamsi. To got more out of him. Now simply look at the spinners. And they've taken a wicket, and that's been the concerning feature. Miller with a couple, Bosch got the other one, and that's it. That's a go. He just pushes it through, that's it. Once again, ticking over regularly, as ever. 70 now required.
Only a hit away. Salman. He's on strike.
Patience. Patience, and well watched. So, to keep the adrenaline pumping. Yeah, you know it, don't you, youngsters?
No boundaries as yet in this over. It's really imperative for the Pakistani batters not to get agitated. They can afford to play a few top deliveries.
सब भाइयों से गुजारिश है कि लाइक करते जाएं। 1000 लाइक मुकम्मल करवाएं, लाइक करते जाएं।
Even if this is a dot ball, it doesn't matter in the context of the contest. Moving around, work it, they set, they go. Geez, they're going to come on 200, these two. Salman and Rizwan. Oh, there you go. There's that edginess. The nervous 90s, as they're known. We've had 42 overs, Pakistan 203 for 3.
स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन।
थैंक यू ऑल, थैंक यू जिसने भी सब्सक्राइब किया है, सबका शुक्रिया, खास करके अवैध साहब का।
can still change and go either way. A couple of wickets. Again, seesaw moment.
Well appreciated by his teammates, the fans. And this is some innings, ladies and gentlemen. Setting force in 3 maximums. Job not done yet.
तमाम दोस्तों का शुक्रिया, सीनू सिंह का भी शुक्रिया, और नेपाल, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश, पाकिस्तान, मुल्तान, जिधर से भी बंदे हमें देख रहे हैं, सबका तमाम शुक्रिया। लाइक सब्सक्राइब लाजमी करें।
Be out there for longer time in the middle. That's the challenge. 199 the partnership.
Yeah, he's a real fighter, Mohamed Rizwan. Even as a player, you want to send out there when the pressure is on, when the chips are down. Certainly looking at Mohamed Rizwan. And we have to talk about partnerships. This one, 199. You certainly feel that at the rate that they're going, they should get there comfortably, but the nature of this game suggests that anything can still happen.
There you go. A push around on the outside. They come back for 2. 201 partnership between Mohamed Rizwan and Salman Agha.
Yeah, they know what this means. Their dressing room, the fans, they have to work really hard to get themselves in. It was tough going at the start, but they are just starting to.
सब्सक्राइब करने में कंजूसी ना करें। 6000 बंदे हमें देख रहे हैं, मगर इतने सब्सक्राइबर नहीं मिले हैं। आपका शुक्रिया, सब्सक्राइब करें।
And one is one side of it. Can he get there? And we'll have to reball that because that will be adjudicated a wide.
Captain, vice captain. They lost 3 wickets after a good start. And they took it upon themselves that, they've got to play the game deep. Spend time out there, partnership, as you just mentioned, 200. Lots of singles in there, lots of twos. They've run very well between the wickets. And as we said, that they both play spin very well. So they took care of that.
And they've given themselves a wonderful opportunity of chasing those runs down by 100 from the captain, 100 from the vice captain.
And what a first time in ODIs for Pakistan to middle order batters have got hundreds in the same innings. Could be a record chase if it happens. Still 59 more to get. Ball's gone through, but now there's backing up available.
Yeah, and you certainly feel that this ball has come at just about the right time. There's been a lot of debate about this Pakistan middle order, and for the two of them to stand up and front up to the South African attack is a tick in the right direction heading into this Champions Trophy. They've always been a wonderful team when it comes to tournaments, but I do feel that they will take a lot of momentum heading into the Champions Trophy. There's the partnership. 205, 195 deliveries. Just look at how many ones. 77. 14 twos. It's been an excellent partnership. As much as power hitting was right at the top, it was also about rotating strike and get off strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking, which is important in our partnership between Salman and Rizwan.
And the balance of this partnership, 205, 100 from Salman, 99 from Rizwan. So they share the load equally.
बड़ी मेहरबानी आमिर शेर भाई का, बहुत शुक्रिया। तमाम दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि लाइक और सब्सक्राइब में कंजूसी ना करें। खास करके हमारे पड़ोसी मुल्क इंडिया के दोस्तों का बहुत शुक्रिया।
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला, यकीन की जीत है।
मेरी सुधा बावन।
Nice partnerships with Pakistan while chasing ODIs. There's one someone right in the center of the list, 206 and
तमाम दोस्त कमेंट कर रहे हैं कि हमारा नाम लें। मैं सबकी कमेंट पढ़ रहा हूं। तमाम दोस्तों का शुक्रिया। अभी किस किस का नाम लें और मैच भी देखनी है। बहुत शुक्रिया जितने भी दोस्त हमें देख रहे हैं, तमाम दोस्तों का शुक्रिया।
Talk about special moments in the game, and this is a wonderful moment for Solomon Aliaga, maiden century. Well appreciated by their changing room. Yeah. Magnificent innings under pressure this evening.
yeah, they both came out when the score was 91-3. Spin into the attack. When we go back and you look at the bowling, and I think John Babu somewhere was looking for wickets from their three frontline spinners. At least two of them, Maharaj and Shamsi. When they go wicketless, and his problems increase, and he has to go back to the seamers.
I think one thing they have done brilliantly as well this innings, this partnership, is they've identified the 30 times. They've also identified which bowlers to attack and be a little bit more aggressive at. That's important when you have a massive run chase in front of you. But also they never panicked. They always looked in control as that brings up the hand with Pakistan. And it was a composed partnership. A lot of communication, a lot of runs, but the intensity was always there. He has to take it across the line for the team this evening.
Reverse now. He is starting to control things out. Oh, it's gone through him. Mukhtasami is dived over it. Shamsi doesn't like it. Still not over, guys.
थैंक यू गजाला, बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू।
With understanding that there's a massive vacant gap, 9 points, but putting that down. Many would say London Bridge by Mukhtasami.
Bahuma was asking the same question to Shamsi while he was in the field. Shorter in length is a man in the deep junior data who's the substitute for Classic.
Talking about Sam just throwing his hands in the air. What's so cool when you're the bowler?
Was bowled Pakistan 305 for 3.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या
एमडी मुस्तकीम साहब का बहुत शुक्रिया जिन्होंने हमें लाइक किया है, कमेंट किया है, सब्सक्राइब किया है।
All strokes on display. There's a good balance between attack and finesse.
कोड उठाओ, स्कैन करो, कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस।
चाइना से सूर्यपंच का बहुत शुक्रिया।
यकीन की जीत है।
For his team. South Africa will feel that if they can get both these guys out, they might still have an opportunity to win this game. But top scores in all the eyes. He's right at the top of that list, 106 of 91 deliveries at the moment. South African side. Second bet, 82 on the recent tour of South Africa in par. It's always good to have those reference points, isn't it? When you're playing one against an opposition.
Those grey ones, all those singles is pushed around in front of the square, and some of them behind the square on the offside. Then those boundaries predominantly in the wheel. That's just then those sweeps against the spinners. Big ODI 100 for Salman Ala. Oh, slice down. And oh, that's a brilliant stop. On the half volley. Brilliantly done. He realised very quickly he's not going to get fingers underneath it. Put his body behind it.
He's a real energy bunny. His match regrets getting just using the pace. And just look at him go. Excellent awareness. Understand that he wasn't going to get there. And just the rotation of the palms at the very last second to prevent it from going for a boundary. And always appreciated by the bowlers, but I get the feeling that they need to pick up wickets South Africa because they're not going to contain this player at this stage of the game.
This time I think they surely lift things up for the bowlers. Not anticipation as to why. The idea was right. He's trying to keep it as far away from the batsman. Very thin line out there. For it to be an extra.
I just get a sense that wind perhaps knocked out of the sails of the South African outfit with this magnificent partnership at the number 217 is where we stand.
Highest partnership now for Pakistan while chasing. It's not about number 4, 236, and still counting and loving every bit of it here in Karachi. To the bowling attack, anything that you feel can be fine-tuned before the Champions Trophy. We'll talk about that. 328 for 3.
स्कैन करो कोड के साथ डिटेल्स व्हाट्सएप करो और फ्री मैच टिकट्स या ढेरों को प्राइजेस जीतने का मौका पाओ। कोका कोला यकीन की जीत है।
Chasing ODIs for Pakistan. 237 now belongs to Rizwan and Salman.
It's just nothing coming their way. Not even a drop catch.
तमाम दोस्तों से गुजारिश है कि नेक्स्ट मैच देखने के लिए हमें लाइक और सब्सक्राइब लाजमी करें ताकि हम जो वीडियो छोड़ें आपके पास पहुंचे।
Still he knows he's got Rabada, he's got Jansen. Spin bowling, yes.
I think there will be couple of reinforcements for South Africa, but just in general, an overview.
आकिब भाई बहुत शुक्रिया, बड़ी
For me,
मेहरबानी।
in the fast bowling department, I thought Vian Mulder, he was brilliant up front. With the initial
अब्दुल जलील सोलंकी कराची पाकिस्तान से बहुत शुक्रिया।
as well as Fakhar Zaman. But just too easy. The rest of the unit, they'll have to go away. I think it's also these kind of surfaces cry out. If you bring those modes of LBW and bowling to play up front, they've just offered up too much width up front. I think it's fair to say when you look at the games that we have so far at the Gaddafi Stadium as well as in Karachi, the surfaces are going to be in favour of batters. So you have to go away and come up with plans. Perhaps a couple more Yorkers in the power play. Because you have to pick up wickets.
थैंक यू मोहम्मद फैसल, बहुत शुक्रिया, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करने का शुक्रिया।
You're going to pick teams back. You have to be in the form and the currency of wickets in a power play.
तमाम मुल्कों से देखने वालों की बहुत मेहरबानी, खासकर हमारे पड़ोसी देश इंडिया की बहुत मेहरबानी।
I also feel like on these kind of surfaces, an underrated delivery is the bouncer. We've seen how effective it became when Saeed Sarf really came back from his third spell, bowled a couple of short balls, how uncomfortable batters was. So express pace, Yorkers, and the ability to change it up is going to be key.
रेहान भाई बड़ी मेहरबानी, रेहान कानपुर।
Seam as that is.
तैमूर हयात स्पेन से बहुत बड़ी मेहरबानी, शुक्रिया, कमेंट करने का बहुत शुक्रिया।
This particular match, the first 10 overs, the Pakistan started 10 and over with the bat. That really pushed the bowling unit against the wall for a bit.
An excellent slow ball. You almost outfoxed him.
अब्दुल जलील सोलंकी का बहुत शुक्रिया, कराची पोर्ट कासिम पाकिस्तान से अब्दुल जलील सोलंकी।
So look at a lot of those boundaries came square off the wicket. You have to be a lot straighter. Like I said, you want to be bringing it off starting to play more often than not with that new ball. At the end of 47, double 3-7 for 3.
मैं बहुत इंतहाई अफसोस के साथ माजरत चाहता हूं जिन दोस्तों का नाम मैं नहीं ले सकता, क्योंकि कमेंट बहुत ज़्यादा आ रही हैं और पढ़ने में दिक्कत हो रही है। जिन दोस्तों का नाम नहीं ले पाया उनसे मैं माजरत चाहता हूं। प्रियांश कौरव बहुत शुक्रिया। प्रियांश कौरव फ्रॉम अमेरिका। सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा, आपकी बड़ी मेहरबानी। नेक्स्ट मैच देखने के लिए हमें सब्सक्राइब कर दें।
ICC Champions Trophy, starting from the 19th of Feb all the way through to the 19th.
लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को लाजमी दबाएं ताकि हमारी अगली वीडियो आपको पहुंच सके।
There will be some blockbuster games and show.
थैंक यू आसिफ अली भाईजान, बहुत शुक्रिया आसिफ।
Right here in this National Match Stadium here in Karachi. 16 in the last 3 overs.
यामीन खान इंडिया से बहुत मेहरबानी।
It's also important not to have that reliance on the usual suspects to do the scoring for you. Different batters put their hand up and try to grab a player to match the ball, whether it's down the order or somewhere in the middle order.
अब्दुल वहाब मेवाती इंडिया से बहुत शुक्रिया।
For some players for the Champions Trophy.
And you certainly feel that's important if you are going to win a tournament. You don't rely on the
same personnel all the time. And it also gives the
मोइन रज़ा बहुत मेहरबानी, मोइन रज़ा का शुक्रिया, उन्होंने हमें सब्सक्राइब किया है।
guys below him can do the job. And for a long period of time, there has been a big question mark around this middle order of Pakistan.
निसार भाई बेंगलोर से शुक्रिया शुक्रिया।
Captain, vice captain,
जितने बंदे हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, आपकी मेहरबानी होगी।
and we're supposed to look back at the match from both ends. There'll be a lot of talking points around the bowling options.
इंशाल्लाह आज पाकिस्तान की जीत है।
And another excellent shot. This time around, accessing that offside. 250 points have come up between Salman and Rizwan. Only the fourth time ever Pakistan has scored 250 points of a more overs.
इरफान खान राजस्थान से बहुत शुक्रिया।
Previous games also come in run chase for Pakistan.
This is just too good to be true. Two batters come in, both get
वाजिद खान बहुत बड़ी मेहरबानी। वाजिद खान इंडिया से,
needed.
कराची पाकिस्तान से अब्दुल जलील सोलंकी का बहुत शुक्रिया।
Like you can't score 350 plus every day. It's not chasable every day.
ज़हूर अहमद बहुत मेहरबानी, ज़हूर अहमद का शुक्रिया। कराची पाकिस्तान से ज़हूर अहमद सोलंकी का बहुत शुक्रिया। जानजेब अली अबड़ो, अब्दुल जलील सोलंकी, पॉडकास्ट अथॉरिटी कराची पाकिस्तान से बहुत बड़ा शुक्रिया, बहुत बड़ी मेहरबानी। थैंक यू। लाइक सब्सक्राइब।
Just the tempo in which they've gone about their business. Excellent understanding of when to absorb.
जमील शेख पॉडकास्ट कॉलोनी से बहुत बड़ी मेहरबानी। जमील शेख के हम शुक्रगुजार हैं। जानजेब अली अबड़ो, अब्दुल जलील सोलंकी का बहुत शुक्रिया, हमें देखने के लिए आपकी बड़ी मेहरबानी। थैंक यू। ख्वाजा पीर इंडिया से आपकी बड़ी मेहरबानी। अनवर महमूद इंडिया से थैंक यू, बड़ी मेहरबानी। तमाम दोस्तों का शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़े रहने के लिए। हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और नेक्स्ट मैच देखने के लिए बेल आइकन को लाजमी दबाएं ताकि नया वीडियो आपको मौसूल हो सके।
मेरी सुपर पावर।
जानजेब अली अबड़ो,
Pakistan vice captain walks out for 134 Pakistan, 351 to 4.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
नेपाल से हमारे दोस्त का बहुत बड़ा शुक्रिया, थैंक यू। तमाम मुल्कों से हमारे साथ जो दोस्त जुड़े हुए हैं जिनका हम नाम नहीं ले सके, सब दोस्तों का बहुत बड़ा शुक्रिया, थैंक यू।
He has a famous 100 in the chase in the Emerging Teams Asia Cup, a one-day tournament in Colombo against India. And he's earned himself a place in the ODI side, the squad for the ICC Champions Trophy, and of course the Tri-Nation as well. He's come out there to join his captain with 2 runs to get. He'll be on strike with 1 ball to go.
एसके बड़ी मेहरबानी, एसके। एजाज़ अबड़ो पॉडकास्ट कराची सिंध से। बड़ी मेहरबानी सर, हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। शुक्रिया। अभी हम लाइव बंद करने जा रहे हैं।